What's up, guys? Another great day. Another great day. Okay. We had another penny runner, which was phenomenal. Okay. We had one that had great structure, right? Pre-market structure. It opened up. What did it do? It pulled back first, right? On lighter volume. Okay. Overall volume compared to when I would started to crank and set up with a strong bid. All right. If you just look at this in general, and if you are starting to really go back and do it, what I say, right? Are you tracking? Are you comparing? Why does this work? Why does this other one work? Why does this become a good backside? Why does it become a good front side? Okay. When this thing pulls back, all right, and the amount of volume it had before it started to go parabolic and our daily setup. I'm really big on these daily setups, right? Let's go another pivot. Okay. These lines I have are all important areas that I think that I want to see when the tape hits it, the level 2, and I'll get back to that, okay? On this one, nice weak open, the tape starts to build, okay? Now, I didn't catch any of this right here. My buddies were on it. Shout out to Herv, Fizz, and everyone else was on that one at the time, okay? But I had it up on my level 2, right? So any stock I have, they're up. I only keep 4, but they're big level 2s. Areas and things like that I have marked out and that are ready to go. So when they start to come in or start to crank, I can see it clearly. Okay. This thing started to crank and started to rip and it started to skip. So immediately, and what's super important is, yes, this consolidation area right here, intraday levels are first. All right, intraday levels, but do not forget about our daily level because intraday is cool. But if you're wondering why the tape is acting crazy, do yourself a favor and again, just zoom out. What's going on right here? Let me just see. Because if it's close anywhere or anything like that, a couple cents up, a couple cents down, it doesn't matter. You're starting to flirt with that area, and now the tape is acting up. Okay. Um, Boom. These pivots start to crank, build, and pretty much bust through. I mean, once we got this right here, it's game on, guys. It's game on because once we break this area in our intraday levels, we now have room to this level. I didn't mark this level for a reason yet because this was such an important level on uh, the level 2 on this name because, all right, these 19, sorry, it was 1915, right? Or yeah, 19.5 was so important on this because yes, it's our pivot. This is where the stock failed, but now we start to tap it, we pull back, we break through it, we baste, we do a quick swipe, and we crank, right? Move a little forward real quick. See the structure on this, how it retested it. Okay, it's supposed to be strong. Okay, yeah, it was. Bidders did come, and you can actually get a nice scalp out of this. It's very nice, depending on how you trade it. All right, but then again, they come back. Oh, 1950, 1950. They finally break it. They sustain it, and they try to push it up. But look at the volume profile on this, and then look left. It doesn't really match, right? If it's going to stay consistent, it's going to, or if it's going to go up, it's going to have a consistency. Now, when I say look left, it doesn't mean that we're going to just, hey, how come we're not getting that 22 mil out of the gates? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But if there is a consistency somewhere where it's consistent 5 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, whatever you want to look or try to compare with, then that's a little bit different. Not this quick pop. Algo comes in, tries to trap, see you later. Algo comes in, see you later. It's the same thing that happened basically right here. It came in. What's so important, guys, and I know a lot of people don't do this because they don't want to take the time to. If you just dedicated your time to watch this whole entire move all day, you're going to learn that when this backside enters, you're going to see the differences of this is a front side move versus this is a backside consolidation trap. Now, you're going to get better at that so that when you think, I had a good example, TTO, all right? This is a name that, oh, nice fade today. That's cool. Okay, this is a name that was way different, but this is a name that took a really long time to consolidate and then reset back up, right? But if you look at this name and see where it's doing it, right? It's way different than our CNXA or any other names that kind of like set up, break down. Okay, I think WorkX too. Let's pull that up real quick. WorkX. Yeah, okay. Way different over here and over here. Okay, WorkX very fast, very. The level 2 on this one was violent. It's too aggressive. It's too aggressive, and then an immediate flip. Okay. So if you try to compare and contrast, like, hey, this happened on this name. Well, I didn't want it to happen on this name today. Maybe down here, or maybe TTO traded it. Maybe not. You know, it's the structure's totally different. All right. So it's this super important. But structure with watching level 2 and that skipping around, going all over the place. Oh, what's this doing? Cool. It went up. What's AVRG doing? Sorry, AVGR doing. And then going back and forth, and you just miss everything. Okay, so that's the point. CNXA again, guys, beautiful name. If you weren't on it, if you missed it, if you started to play this area, there's a lot of things to be learned. So go back and watch how this move happened. See where the tape flip. See where we start running into extensions. And then see how it pulls back, resets up, and then you're going to start understanding more and more of consolidation patterns that set up the trap, and then you'll get better at consolidation patterns that set up to break out. Okay, great tape. All right, AVGR. Really quick, shout out to my buddy JRUT, because I mean, he put me onto this name yesterday. He actually put out a video on this one, on this name. He broke it down, explained it, and I was very intrigued, and I watched it. And here's the reason why. I watched it because I know pennies are good and they're great. But I'm not focused on playing pennies right now because, yeah, they are hot. They're doing that. I'm focused on strong level 2 names, whether they are long or short, but I'm only playing the long side. And it doesn't mean I'm not focused on like learning, okay, CNXA. This is backside. I have to dedicate my day now because I want to learn this. And it doesn't mean I'm not trading something else or doing this. It's so important to understand the short aspects of a move after the bull run's done. Okay. So AVGR. Okay. AVGR, he did a really great video on this name. All right, and I'm gonna have his link in there too. He go back, watch that, and pick up on what he's putting down. Okay, he broke down this whole entire move, and I watched it. All right, I even saw the whole fake bull initiation, trapped, came down. Watched that video, and then I saw this open, and I was paying attention to this while I was trading CNXA. Mind you, this whole thing, it tries. I even tried some long really quick at 9:52. I saw a tape flip real quick because I was watching this whole move. The only reason why I entered this too, let me say this again. The only reason why I entered this too is because I was able to watch this push up, and then I was able to watch this control walk down, or I was able to watch the pullback, whether it was controlled or not. That doesn't matter. What matters is I started to build a read. Okay? I didn't just see this and hop in it. Good luck for everyone who keeps doing that. It's not going to work eventually. Trust me. Okay. Watch this move. Watched how another bull trap happened, and then I was like, okay. I basically wrote off for a little bit. and then me and him get on a call and we start conversating about this name and the day before, and yeah, I was like, yeah, I saw the 952 when I entered it, and all of a sudden we this is like we're talking, and all of a sudden this name, he's like, oh, I rejected again. I said, yeah, but okay, no, we watched this move, and this is where a lot of people are asking me, what was the breakdown on this? Now, if you guys are not recording your screens, if you guys are jumping around and not sticking to things, this might be hard for you to understand. Um, I definitely too. I have some key moments. They're right here. They would be really, really quick. But this is after, right? This started to take off, but this whole entire bid side right here changed. Okay, it's a little blurry, but finally a block came in. And if I just fast forward this name starts to break out. I gotta find. Here we go. Okay. One second while that plays, because I have a timestamp and it'll be easier. Okay. Just keep tracking. And when you guys go back and watch this, or if you do or don't, it's all up to you. There's an importance that I saw when this thing was breaking out that I got from watching this whole entire move happen, okay? Just I want you guys to focus on this real quick, okay? Starts to build. There's some bidders here still. And that's really the biggest difference, is that once a bidder or a buyer came back, they stuck with this tape. Okay. One of the biggest things that, after I even kept rewatching this and studying it and just seeing it over and over, is this whole side of the ask, right? A seller or a rigger was gone. That's what really blew my mind. Okay. Um, I have to find something else really quick, and I think I skipped it. That's okay. It'll probably come up in the beginning. This is where the tape shifts right here. Boom. Right? And there's no big ask. There's no seller. Boom. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Major tape shift, we're at 973. Okay. Where this shift happened and why it happened was extremely important. Right? I guarantee everyone wrote this off for the rest of the day. And it's fine. I probably would have did too. But big shout out again to my buddy Jay. Did have it up too on watch. Okay. Um, that was the importance of that. A lot of people probably wrote it off, and maybe I would have too. But it's important to stick with a name and watch it. Once this started to crank, right? A bidder started to step in here early, all right? Early on down here, okay? What's important? Just messed it up because My chart zoom. Okay. What's important is that once this tape shift happened right here, there was no more big asks, single order offers, an ask on the or an order on the ask, big offer. Okay. There's no more. There wasn't any more of that. That was the beauty of it. And the beauty of it, and I say that is because I mean, it was all over here, right here. They re-stepped in right here. I mean, they're walking it down, shoving it down. You know, no buyers are stepping up. An ask comes in, a seller comes in, or a algo, whatever, okay, comes in, shoves it. Attempts, shoves it, okay. And all of a sudden now, at a key moment, it starts to crank. We're starting to reclaim areas where the games were playing, and it takes off, okay. I can't tell you how many times over and over and over again, and you will only see me talk about level 2 now and things in that nature. Those are from the reads from that. Uh, it's, it's basically preparing yourself and watching it, okay? Jay does something really good and he explains something. You guys are going to see it, okay, in his videos. He talks about it. Sometimes these things, even for a short, take a long time to set up, right? If you're watching this, it's 11:30. It took until 13:15, so in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, so about roughly under 2 hours for you to get a better tape read and a position that has a better risk to reward or RR, and um, you're not playing in the chop, potential chop, whatever it is. The level 2 on this was it was different too. Again, I can't emphasize that this whole run, very strong, very tight. It's there. They start to leave. Spread gets loose. Different bids are used for different reasons. Asks are used for different reasons now. It's all important. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Much love. Peace out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.